a quick little upper body stretch sequence to do after you've done a bunch of upper body work to keep you healthy and limber. Don't forget, you always want to hold each stretch for at least 30 seconds. All right, here's my favorite chest stretch. All you need is a wall, even better if you have a doorway. Okay, so I'm gonna put my arm up so that my upper arm is parallel to the floor. I've got 90 degrees and a 90 degrees here. Okay, just place my forearm against the wall, and then I'm simply gonna turn my body away from my arm. So I'm gonna get a stretch through my pectoral muscles. And hold it for 30 seconds, and then switch arms. You can go a little higher if that's more comfortable. A little lower though, I mean, for me, that's really uncomfortable, so I don't recommend that. But you can experiment with the height of your stretch, and you can do multiples and get different stretches through different parts of your chest and shoulder. Now, if you have a doorway, and this is the only doorway that opens like a normal door in my house, so welcome to my bathroom. You can do both arms at the same time. A lot of people call the stretch that I just demonstrated a doorway stretch, and you put both arms in, and then you just kind of pull your chest through the doorway and hold that for 30 seconds. Next doorway stretch, and of course you can do this at the gym with just like a pole on some kind of rack or something, is just to grab the door frame, round out your shoulders, round your back out. You can let your head come down, and you're just gonna stretch out and feel an awesome stretch in your upper back. When you're doing a lot of pulling exercises like chin-ups or deadlifts or rows, your forearms can get really overtired. So to avoid problems with that, it's a great idea to stretch them out afterwards. Most of us will feel really good about this stretch where you're pulling your wrist back and you're stretching your inside of your forearm. But it's also really important to stretch the top muscles of your forearm, okay? So to do that, you're going to grab your hand below the wrist and pull it down. You might want to traction a little bit so that you're pulling, you know, kind of your thumb bones away from your hand bones away from your wrist bone. Bend your wrist like this, and you can twist it a little bit side to side to see what gives you the most stretch. If you're keeping your elbow in place and you're twisting your hand a little bit, you're going to be feeling the stretch in different parts of your forearm muscle. And once you get to a good spot, if you can, try to cup your hands a little bit so your hands are making a little teacup shape. This might cause this side of your forearm to cramp up, so if it does, do this stretch again and work on improving your flexibility so that that doesn't happen in the future. So just stick to doing this without cupping your fingers. But if you can, cup your fingers because that deepens the stretch in your forearms.